What's good, boys? And in today's video, I'm going to be going ahead and teaching you guys exactly on what content to go ahead and post to go ahead and go viral, get trust, and get sales. A lot of you guys nowadays is just throwing your product on the floor, making a video with it, calling it a day. Another part of you guys are going ahead and finding some random dude you guys found at high school or an old friend to go ahead and model your clothes at some random ass location, then posting it on Instagram. Listen, boys, that is just not going to cut it. There's people like me, in my inner circle that are going ahead and just ripping crazy content every single day that is getting them the views, the trust, and the sale. So everything that I teach all of my students inside my one-on-one mentorship is what I'm going to teach you guys right now for completely free. Make sure to go ahead, grab your pen and paper because it is going to get juicy and real saucy. So without further ado, boys, let's go ahead and get straight into it. Alrighty, boys, so here is the tier system I built. Okay, we're going to be ranking everything from views, trust, and sales. Okay, let me go ahead and go in more detail. Views is considered top of funnel. Trust is considered middle of funnel. And sales is considered bottom of funnel. Okay, these are the three tier systems that I go ahead and I use when I'm running, ads, organic marketing, pushing out different type of story posts, stuff like that. It's really important to understand exactly what top of funnel, middle funnel, bottom funnel is, because that is exactly what's going to really make you go viral, make you gain trust, and actually get those sales. So I would suggest to go ahead and grab out your notebooks, literally take down notes. Okay, so for views, okay, I'm going to have to rank, this one as it, to be honest. Okay, so if you guys can't see, but the picture is here. I'll zoom this in for you guys, but this is pretty much it. So the picture is a lifestyle type of picture. Okay, this here is going to go ahead and get lots of likes, comments, and like, oh my goodness, I need that set. Oh my goodness, I want to go ahead and match with my boyfriend like that. Oh my goodness, the car in the background. That's exactly on what that's going to go ahead and bring. All right, that's exactly what we want. So what I would suggest is just have an influencer go ahead and do this with his girl, have it, lifestyle type. Go ahead and have them post it on their Instagram, post it up on their TikTok, all that good stuff, so it can go viral and also push your brand out to their audience. Now for trust, okay, I'm gonna personally have to go with this one. Okay, you pretty much showing your success, showing how much orders you got, you wearing your brand while laying on top of your orders. Okay, I personally do that myself. Every time I have a crazy amount of orders, like 3, 4, 5, 600 orders, I always take a picture of it. Okay, like it's literally my Instagram, YouTube, Discord wallpaper. And if you guys want to go ahead and join my free Discord server, it's going to be first link down in the description. Actually, no, not my first link. It's like third or fourth link. But anyways, I want to go ahead and go straight into sales because this is where a lot of you guys are getting confused at. Okay, a lot of you guys continue to go ahead and just take random videos and expect sales to come to you, but that's not how it works. Okay, for sales, okay, I'm gonna have to go with this one here. Okay, this one right here, this is a picture of actually one of my students inside my one-on-one mentorship. He is wearing his hoodie, he is in his living room, and he has his whole bulk order on the floor, showing that everything is already pre-made and ready to ship. Okay, these type of content pictures, it's so simple. Like a lot of you guys already have bulk orders. I'm not sure why you guys aren't taking pictures like this, but these type of pictures do so good when they're ran as ads, posted on the story, all that stuff. So you guys should be taking advantage of that every single day. All right, now let's go over down to, let's do some views again. Okay. For views, I would personally go with something like this. Okay. Now, me personally, right? I don't wear 3 to 4 shorts. Do I think they're tough? Hell yeah. But is that really like my style? Like, do I really got the body build for that? Not really. Like I'm mad short. No, I definitely don't got the build for that. But anyways, these type of pictures here are super good because it's giving that lifestyle connection away. I don't know if you guys can tell, but a couple here, couple here. You know what I mean? It brings like the word of attention. You guys can see the colors. He's pulling her, guiding her in the right direction. While she's looking the other way, he's like, hell no, let's get the fuck up out of here. Or your brain can honestly just think of whatever, and it's gonna cause you to go ahead and comment, share, or even like, the shorts. The colors are bright. That's exactly what you guys want. As you can see, everything here was done purposely. The background is, like a dark color, completely gray. And then the hoodies and the shirt that the girl's wearing is like gray and white. Then, boom, the purple shorts pops out immediately. The first thing you're going to look at is the shorts because they're purple and it's, a bright color. These do really good, especially as content videos and pictures. I want you guys to go ahead and start actually selling a lifestyle. sharing a feeling within your brand. Stop just having your model stand straight like this, like a fucking stick. Okay, it's not gonna work. All right, and if it does work, it's probably because your product is super good. But 99% of you guys are literally paying for photo shoots, literally getting no ROI back on it because your model's standing there like a stick. Okay, one person that's doing this really good is one of my other students, Tane. He owns the brand Ruler Attire, doing absolutely amazing. But let's go over to trust. Okay, I would say that this is a no-brainer, bro. Influencer marketing. Okay, so we have Project Capri right here. He's in a Maybach, and he's wearing, I think that's 77 Studios. I think that's like his raincoat and shorts, some shit like that. But yeah, these type of product on an influencer, the most easiest thing to sell. One, because it's very, very simple, and a big influencer is wearing it, and they're in a luxury car. So that right there is going to go ahead and build so much trust automatically, because the influencer wearing it, and the influencer is literally in a design like a luxury car. If you guys are trying to go ahead and get an influencer, make sure that they have something luxury within the content. Okay, you guys want to go ahead and make your brand feel luxury. So the way to do that is to have luxury items around you. Okay, so when it comes down to sales, it needs to be something that's straight, direct to the point. Build that urgency, give exclusivity, and give an irresistible offer. And that's exactly what this picture right here does. Okay, I can't zoom it in, but you guys literally get the point. Let me see if I can make it a little bit bigger. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so it's literally going not only straight to the point, but it's actually adding a feeling to it, like that graphics, making it look cool. So you guys can see like there's some Sour Patch Kids here, there's some bars there. You guys can see like there's like an A+ right here, and then if I'm not, what is that, like a rock charcoal? Yeah, okay, so that's charcoal. So you guys can hire a graphic designer to make this. All right, it'll probably cost you $50 to $100. It's not that much, but again, like these ads literally print. I tested it out myself, literally print like crazy. Okay, now I'm gonna go ahead and let's do views again. So honestly, like this brand Flare.us, bro, oh my goodness, they are killing it right now. So this is it right here. It says, which model should I disintegrate to ashes? And it shows that influencer, which is Gio, in his boxers with fur boots. Okay, like that is just crazy. But that's exactly why it goes viral. Like that video almost got 1 million views, bro. And like, now that I'm like super business minded, I'm really in this shit, making 6 figures in 3 months off of brands, not only doing it for myself, but also doing it for my students inside my one-on-one mentorship. Like, bro, I understand everything in and out. Once you guys get to a point, or you guys talk to somebody that knows exactly what the fuck they're doing and talking about, bro, when you see this content, whether it's like, for example, like this one, or this one, or this one, you're going to notice, okay, he's doing this funnel. Okay, yeah, you know what? This picture probably printed him, $20,000 easily. Okay, identifying certain things is going to be so much more clear inside your brain, right? A lot of you guys see content and it just like recreate it, but have no real system behind it, or have no real reason on why it's going to work. You guys see it and just do it because somebody blew up off of it, but have no idea why it actually blew up. Okay, remember, 90% of the clothing brand owners don't get lucky. It's all about strategy, systems, and funnels. And realistically, if you do not have that, bro, you're gonna stay in the same spot. Okay, I know people who literally had brands for years, and because they never actually got the real information or knowledge, they continue to stay in the same spot. Okay, so at the end of the day, you guys literally have to choose your battles. Okay, like which one am I gonna go through? Am I gonna, spend the next couple of years trying to learn exactly what to do, or am I gonna really get the systems and funnels to do it? Right? Like you guys literally have 2 different roads to go through. But now for trust, okay, I would go with something like this. Okay, the reason why, it is literally building a connection around it. Right? It's giving a difference between this, and it's showing the obvious one, which is better. Okay, so this one here says the difference between my hoodie and a Nike hoodie. All right, these videos here do oh my goodness, they do so good. I'm not sure why you guys are not actually like doing this. Like it's right in front of your face to go ahead and do it. This is super easy to go ahead and build trust, because it's comparing a real big brand to a small brand, but it's doing, that has really good quality, really good designs. Okay, this student actually, he used my manufacturers. Yeah, bro, shout out to this brand, going crazy right now. Just crazy viral videos. Also, when you guys are doing this, I wouldn't suggest to literally copy identically to that. Just kind of switch it up. So like, for example, you guys can go ahead and be in a different background, and you guys can be like, the difference between my hoodie and a Adidas hoodie. You know what I mean? Don't exactly copy it, right? Just kind of switch it up just a little bit. Once you guys do that, bro, making content is going to be so much more easier and understanding exactly on what it is. So for example, right, if you guys are going to copy this video style, right, this is your trust. This is not your middle funnel. So you do not want to post this video first. You guys don't want to go ahead and make a video like this or a picture like this or a video like this. Okay. Post these first, let it get some views, go ahead and, you know, put some money behind it, running some traffic campaigns or awareness campaigns toward these type of pictures or videos, and then go ahead and post this. Okay, once this is posted, cool. Let's go ahead and move over to the sales campaigns, right? What I would do is do something like this, okay? Showing off the details, white background, super clean, literally straight to the point. Like there's nothing in this picture that you can literally comment on other than the hoodie, other than the details. Like it's literally that simple. Let me move my camera down just a bit so you guys can see it. But yeah, there's literally nothing else you guys can comment about it. So that's gonna go ahead and automatically make it a like identified winner because there's nothing else that the other person can get confused about. Now I'm gonna make this straight. You guys can do these type of pictures. Like I said, it's literally, you guys can literally have a graphic designer make this and this, these two pictures. Okay. That's what I would personally do for bottom of funnel content, which is sales. Like literally your whole main objection is to go ahead and get sales. I would have a graphic designer go ahead and make these if you can't do it. Okay. Like I said, it's going to cost you 50 to $100, but bro, like the ROI is there. Like a lot of you guys are not going to understand that, yo, dude, like you're going to literally have to put money behind a lot of things. You guys are going to have to put money behind ads, influencers. Like, bro, influencers not going to go ahead and accept for you to go ahead and they're not going to be like, oh yeah, you know what, just give me 10% of the sales and I'll do it for free. Like, bro, no, they're not. Like 90% of the good influencers are not going to do that, bro. Like they're going to want some bread. And at the end of the day, that's just the truth. Like a lot of people like to be stingy with their money. Like, no, I'm not going to pay him. Oh no, I'm not going to invest into, you know, this influencer. Oh no, I'm not going to pay this designer. Like, bro, you can't move like that. Bro, I just spent $250 on, you know, getting some input on websites, right? Even though I'm really fucking good at websites, I still needed, you know, that extra help so I can at least get better. At the end of the day, you know, there's always room to go ahead and improve and learn certain things. And that's exactly what I have my one-on-one mentorship for. So if you guys want to go ahead and work one-on-one with me directly, it's going to be the first link down in the description. Now, let's move over to these type of pictures. Okay, let me make it straight with you guys. Okay, these pictures here matter the most already. If this works for you, it's because one, your product is really trendy or it's unique. One or the other. It's not going to blow up because it's dog shit at all. Like if your product is dog shit, bro, this is not going to work. And I would say just skip out on it. Okay. These pictures here are flat lay content. Let's go ahead, scroll up. We're not going to put it in trust or sales. We're going to put it right here. Okay. So these pictures here are flat lay content. Okay. These are going to go ahead and get you some good views. They're going to go ahead and bring in a lot of attraction to them. Now, is that going to make the person buy? No, that is not going to make the person buy. Throwing your hoodie onto the floor, calling it a day, will literally not make any type of, you know, people go ahead and just buy your clothes just because of that. No, they literally have to see this first, be like, okay, cool, I like the shorts. Cool. Now they go ahead, you know, they see that the person sold out with the shorts or they see an influencer inside the shorts. Okay, cool. You know what? Like I like this influencer. He's wearing the shorts. That's fire shit. He's in a, you know, he's in a Maybach. That's fire shit. Then they're going to go ahead and see the bulk orders there. Then they're going to see an exclusive drop. Then they're going to see all the details about it. Then they're going to purchase. That's exactly how the funnel works. And that's exactly why I'm making this video, because views, trust, and sales content is completely different. They are not the same at all. As you guys can see right here, sales content and let's just say view content, bro, there's nothing the same at all. Like the type of style it is, like realistically speaking, with sales content, you don't have to put that much work into it at all. Like you really don't. You can literally just go ahead and take a little ass picture and like it could dead ass be like low key blurry or just be a whole white background and it's gonna sell, right? It's gonna get you money behind it. With views content, bro, you literally have to put in the most work. So like for example, I'm gonna go ahead and rent out an Airbnb. Not rent out, but you know, just book an Airbnb for a couple of days and just make content and bring out some influencers, right? Now, obviously, not a lot of people got money like that, so just go ahead and send out the piece to them. I would definitely say getting influencers for, you know, the top of funnel, which is the view content, is 99% of the time the fastest way to make it blow up. Like all of my students on my one-on-one mentorship, I literally have them all go ahead and, you know, work with influencers because, bro, without influencers, bro, you're genuinely gonna flop. And that's genuinely just the truth. Okay. Influencer marketing is very popular for a specific reason. And if you guys are not using it to your advantage, you're done. You're cooked. Like literally cooked. Okay. You're going to be falling way behind. And I'm gonna go ahead and talk from experience. What I was doing in the beginning stages of my clothing brand when I was like 16 and 17 years old, bro, what I was doing was I was literally not going ahead and working with influencers. Now that I'm 19 years old, I made like, let me see here, probably like a well over 400K, probably closer to 500K now. Bro, I think I was a dumbass. Like literally, I was not working with influencers. When I go ahead and I drop this new brand, misfitschaos.us, bro, there's gonna be tons of influencers on there, right? Like I'm gonna be on the page probably. I'm not too sure yet, but like, you know, it's gonna be flooded with more influencers than anything. Like DRC Solo, Tane, you know, female influencers, Project Capri, the owner of 77 Studios, all these different influencers. You know, on maybe Quan, I'm not too sure. I heard that he low-key fell off. I'm not too sure on how, if that's real. The only way it is to really try it. You know, I'm not saying that that dude fell off. Because like, bro, his content be going crazy. But that's just what I hear from other people. But again, it's like you do not know until you try it, right? And I heard he charges like 7 racks, which is totally fine. I mean, you know, at the end of the day, it is going to definitely bring in some value. I heard that, you know, his pictures get crazy views, likes, comments, bro, so much attraction. So, you know, I feel like for 7K, that's definitely worth it 100% because that's a whole new audience coming to you with no work at all being done. So I mean, like, why not, right? But other than that, if you guys like videos like this, like, you know, ranking the tiers, go ahead and let me know. I can go ahead and make a video on, you know, the type of style of marketing that I believe is the best. The different type of ad strategies that I feel like is the best. I can do so many different ones. Just let me know down in the link and description. I mean, not the link in the description, the comments. But yeah, boys, I appreciate you guys all watching. I love you all. If you guys go ahead and you know, have any other recommendation for any different content, if you guys want to see more Dana live, what it's like, you know, during the promo phase, just let me know. I'll go ahead and make that. Like I have like 3 students dropping. What is it, in August? It's like today is. Oh yeah, look at that. Today's the 31st of July. So, you know, I actually got a student dropping next week, the week after that, and the week after that. So if you guys want to go ahead and work one-on-one with me, it's going to be the first link down in the description. But without further ado, boys, love you all. Peace.